friends. I am just here to help you learn how to use the Note Trainer software. If you go to this website right here, musictheory.net/exercises/note, you will get this resource. It's pretty simple. All you need to do is say what the note name is. I'm not going to teach you how to read music here. I'm just explaining how to use the software. So I know that this note is a G. You can click here and you'll hear a sound produced. Sometimes I'm sure there's a way to disable it if you prefer. If you can either click the buttons or you can type them on the keyboard. Okay, now let's talk about the settings that are available to you. If you click the little gearbox up here, I'll move my face so I'm out of your way. You can choose your clef. So the clef, there's lots of options. For band class, we're just going to be using treble and bass, but if you're an orchestra student, you may be using alto clef if you're a violist, and if you want to practice some of the other ones for people who use these clefs, go ahead, and there's lots of options. If you're a piano player, you may want to click the grand staff, but ultimately my students are going to be using treble and bass clef as depending on which instrument you play. Just a reminder, because I have beginners that are watching this video, treble clef is going to be your flutes, clarinets, saxophones, trumpets, French horns. If you had oboe, they'd be in there too. And then bass clef is going to be just my low brass instruments. That's the trombone, baritone, and tuba. So if I click that little arrow to go back, that allows me to pick my range. Now, for beginning, when you're just starting, I recommend that you start with just the stuff that's in between the lines. So the bottom line to the top line, you just press the top arrows to make it go up higher and down to make it go lower. So just stay in between the lines to start with, and that goes for both clefs. I recommend lines and spaces, but if you're really struggling and like, hey, I want to just use my acronym for the lines, that's okay. You can click lines only and you'll get just that. But eventually you should be doing lines and spaces. Click the arrow back. Under key signatures, I don't want you to click any of these. Don't worry about it now. Just leave it as is. And then note names, I want you to just have letters for now. Helpers, if you press this little button, it will give you some cheaters on the side. So if you're just learning how to read music, this can be really helpful for you. So you just look over it. This note is a C, and it'll have a C over here. So I'm going to leave the helpers on you so you can see that. Do not turn on accidentals right now. Accidentals are these sharps and flats, and it's just an extra complication. We don't need it right now, and I don't think it really helps you. Right now, I'm just trying to get you to read the staff. We don't need to throw in another variable. So do not turn on accidentals. The only one that should be blue should be right here. So again, you change your clef, lines and spaces, and put it in between. Just the key signature should have nothing. Letters, helpers, do not turn on accidentals. Then when you click the little gear again, you'll notice they're over here. So when I look here, the answer is there, it's F. And just do as many as you can. Okay, it's a really good resource. It's quick. Again, you can use either the keyboard or click the buttons. Okay, good luck. Happy practicing.